Hello? Are we live? I think we are live. Yes, we're live. Okay. Hello there. My fellow friends. I have, uh, for tonight, a little snippet, uh, that I wanted to, share with you guys. And that is of my OC Max, that I've been working on. So that is what we have for tonight. Have myself a little reference here, uh, as well as some water, because it's always good to stay a little uh, hydrated. Uh, but yeah, let's continue onward where I left off, which is the laying down the base colors. So that be it. What we have now, doing it like the base colors. It's it's like I get a little more original with it because it's like trying to do it the with like the bucket tool and all that. I found that it's actually uh leaves a lot of uh fill-ins for me to have to do. So I'd rather do it the old-fashioned way and do it myself. So yeah, that is where we are at right now. So uh, I would like to know is how's you guys doing? It's very nice to get some drawing in. You know, it's a pretty cool night tonight. Um, so that's always nice. I feel like um, the night sky it doesn't get as appreciated about because you know how there's always those jokes of go touch some grass, but I say, whoa, embrace the dark light, um, the dark light of the sky of the night, because I feel that um, the stars. It's very nice. It's very relaxing to just look at the stars and just have fun with it. Because I know for me, it can get a little distracting um, with my thoughts, just in general. As of late, I've had plenty to think about. Like I've been getting into the sketchbook to practice on drawing guys. Because I like to do some drawings of myself to practice drawing guys because uh, I don't care if I make myself look like crap in the drawing. So, versus if I did a fan art of uh, anime guys, because then I'll be like, no, 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 I want to be uh, at my very best when it comes to if I was to do anime guy fan arts, which I'm thinking about. Satoru Gojo. Because I really like the anime, the opening for the season 2. I haven't actually watched it, but it's like every time I watch that one, I'm like, oh my gosh. If this anime is as good as uh, the opening is for it, then I'm in for a treat. Because, I feel like I've been missing out on anime, honestly. I gotta put some time aside to watch some, because it's always refreshing uh, to get some, see what's new, what's going on in the anime side of things, because we got some modern gems going on right now, like Frieren, uh, Chainsaw Man. Although I haven't gotten into Chainsaw Man, I think I watched like 2 episodes in, and I dropped it, and I forgot to keep up with it. Maybe I'll add that to the list of things to draw, because I like the premise of it. Had a pretty interesting plot. But yeah, Satoru Gojo. He looks like a pretty nice guy. I look forward to drawing him, getting his fan arts in, because it's always going to be nice. But anyway, let's see what we can do about this skin. What's funny is that I'm over here thinking like, okay, how would I shade it? And I got a reference right in front of me. I'm so goofy. So, what I had in mind with doing this little sketch with Max is using her for a banner of some sort. I'm not sure on what banner perfectly. The one I have currently on here for YouTube, I just used one of drawings I already did of her, and then I just added my name. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it looks right now. But uh, I do want to remain active for ideas on an official cover because I really do want to push YouTube. It helps keep me looking for new ways to challenge myself with drawing, as well as discover new ways to grow and expand. And that's always great. So, yeah, we're gonna see what we can do there. As far as here, um, I am still getting used to talking while drawing because it's like, I mean, talking in general, I don't much do that because I haven't had much opportunity in general for talking. Pretty much kept to myself for a lot of the life. This is all a bit new to me, but I am ever so happy to come across people that have patience for me and like me. Uh, there's a funny story that comes to mind. Plenty of them, really. But we'll start off with this one. So I was in school. I think this happened in junior year, I believe it was, and there was a girl in my gym class, and she was always really nice, and very thoughtful. There was one instance where we had to group up for a gym exercise, and she wanted to partner up with me. She saw that I was left out and nobody else, everybody else was already partnered up. But she wanted to partner up with me, and it was fun to have her as my partner. We were playing tennis at tennis games in the gym, and she was really good. She definitely made up for what I lacked. I don't play tennis. I don't know how tennis works, so I played miserably. But yeah, she made up for me. And then while we were outside, it was a free day where we could basically do whatever we want. And she walked up to me and was like, "Hey," like in a very flirtatious tone, and I'm like, "Oh, hi." Like all shy, like, "Oh, I'm so nervous. What is happening right now?" Like I was so paying attention to my phone. I was like, "Oh, and afterwards I felt so bad. It's like, oh man, I literally just blew her off, and it's not like I wanted to or I intended to, of course, but it's like, it's like I was emotionally unprepared. Um, I was caught off guard, and so I was just afraid. Like there would be multiple instances where she would, uh, try and talk to me, and I would just be, uh, talking to her. But then it's like I felt like I was, uh, expressing myself in a way that made it sound like, girl, you're bugging, and that wasn't the case at all. That's happens a lot of times actually during school, where people would try and talk to me, and uh, I would essentially be I think maybe passive aggressive is the correct word for it. Is it not like I was uh, trying to be a jerk or mean? It was like being so foreign to communication. Because when you talk to someone, it's there's all kinds of like different behaviors when you approach different people. Like the way that you would talk to your family may not be the same way you talk to, say, a friend. And it's like a difference of perspective. And the perspective of friends and communication in those friends is like that's something I'm very foreign to. I am, grateful that I have my family, that I grew up with family, and they helps me understand that there are nice people, if you let them. And I also had a childhood best friend, and she was very kind and very thoughtful, very understanding. So it's a very beautiful way to think about it. Like talking to people and getting a an experience. 'Cause there's all kinds of people, and like just when I was getting uh, overwhelmed at the thought of like walking to someone and saying hi, it turns out that there are other people who feel the exact same way, and like to know that is great. 'Cause I'm far from the only one, so it's very nice. Hmm. I think I need some water. Oh, you always gotta have some water. Always gotta have some water, you gotta eat. So right now I'm playing around with the hair to see what we can do here. Now, another thing that I'm trying to figure out is shading uh, bob hair, because that is what my own character has. She has a hair bob, and there's it's like a lot of action in hair bobs because the hair it twirls and twists a lot more in bobs. So getting a understanding of that is something that I'm having to actively study on. Like whenever I do my Pinterest sketches, majority of them are on the hairstyles. Excuse me. Ugh, my goodness, I'm burping. But the hairstyles, it's their hair bobs, and the reason for that is so that I can practice on them. Because hair bobs are, to me, are very key, and they really bring a form of art to hair because there's so much going on, and they look very like harmonized. Just like another form of art to the hair. So yeah. I think we're getting some. Another thing that I would like to actively study on is uh, my drawing style. Soichiro Yamamoto. He's my favorite artist and my inspiration for drawing as a whole. He's very, like, his art is just amazing. Style of painting and going about it is very, like, beautiful. So I want to incorporate that same style. Maybe not like word for word because there's so much like to understand what's going on when it comes to his style, but I'm doing my best. I'll figure it out. Because when I came across this art for the first time, I was like, oh my gosh, like, this guy has the exact, like, brand of style that I have in my head. Like, he is literally painting what I want to paint too. You know, like, when it came to finding and discovering art itself, like, I didn't even know what anime was. I got into art because of the creativity behind it, like the freedom with it, and the ability to just create something from nothing. So that's what I really liked about drawing, and what was something that I was having a hard time understanding is the style that I want to draw when it comes to art. I only took as far as Art 1 in school, and that was difficult for me. I learned at a slower pace than most, so it takes me a little bit more time to properly grasp the concept. Not that I can't grasp it, of course, but it makes understanding a concept takes more time. So, like, I knew if I wanted to actually like do drawing, then it just didn't make sense to do drawing in school because a lot is going on, and I just wasn't getting it. So that was very discouraging for me. I pretty much walked away from that. It wasn't until later on, after I graduated, I was like, you know what? Let me pick up drawing again, like towards my senior year, because things were laid back at that point. I basically was over with school once junior year was over, and then senior year, or majority of the art was pretty much just a waiting game. So what I would do is I had early release, right, which is basically you get out of school. From time to time, I would get out in my notebook, and I would doodle in it. Just small doodles, just to basically get into the feel of drawing itself. Drawing is something that I want to take time in to really understand what's going on. You know what I am thinking of doing, though, as far as getting better at drawing Bob, is pretty much grinding a hair bob drawing. But I'm not sure if that is really the appropriate response. There's all kinds of hairstyles. Um, and then it's like I want to properly understand what exactly is going on. Why exactly is going on? 'Cause it's one thing to see what's going on, and then another thing to like actually understand what's going on. Then when I understand what's going on, then I can better draw. So definitely, best idea would be to watch tutorials, like I've always did. Uh, it is, going talking about tutorials. I've been watching Xiaoming. A lot of his stuff is great. His tutorials that I've been watching recently are on the figure drawing and drawing guys. And it's amazing how much I've like it's made sense to me in just a couple of his videos. And how much they actually help me. Really, he really is a source of expertise, learning or how to go about it. Because there's so much to go on with figure drawing, and what I want to do is have a better understanding of it. Essentially, become great at it. The video about PewDiePie, I'll be honest, I haven't sat down to watch it, but that video that he made where like his 1 year of experience when he was drawing, his improvement was absolutely incredible. It was very freeing to see him be able to create such like amazing work. And when I think of PewDiePie, you think of like the fun and great videos that he makes, and I literally cannot remember the last time I've sat down and watched a video of him, because he's one of the OGs. He is the OG. Like I think I was like literally like in my teens when I watched his videos, at least in a consistent manner. Because then it's like he was someone that I basically grew out of, honestly, because I was, getting into newer things, and interests change and all that. The one YouTuber that hasn't changed that I've been watching throughout all this time is Dashy Games. He's my favorite YouTuber of all time. He's so funny in how he goes about literally anything. like this man, he can do whatever he wants, and it to me will be funny. Like his skits, his gaming videos, and the podcasts that he's on from time to time is like he's so funny, and he's so like authentic too, and that is the great thing. My favorite thing about him is how real. That is most definitely what I believe has kept me consistent. Throughout the years, he hasn't changed at all. I mean, I still remember when I came across him on the Geon videos that he did way long ago, and I was just stuck laughing at his videos. Oh, sorry, I'm over here yelling. His videos was just so funny, and his Mario Maker videos especially, like you see him all get all raged, and he makes funny edits too. Like it's like this guy, like there is no stop to him as far as his like ability to come up with something that's actually funny. Like, he could literally be a stand-up comedian if he wanted to, but no, he sticks to playing games and raging. The people love him for it, not love him for it. So he's a great guy. And I just love how simple like it is to be inspirational. Like Dashi, when I was like in school and things were boring and I was basically alone, I would watch Dashi, and he's like such a great source of laughter for me. He made school a lot more tolerable, I would say. Like, yeah, I mean that's literally it with Dashi. Here he is, just being himself. And so he's got literally all kinds of people that love him. He hasn't changed through the years all that much. That's the really great thing about him. Is very nice. I'm trying to figure out what we can do about these items. Because there is something to do here. I'm gonna come up with a way. Is going back to the painting style that I was talking about with Tsuchiro Yamamoto. So we're gonna try and do something similar. I don't like these eyes. They look a bit googly to me. You know what I'm thinking of doing? Using just the line art, just sketch the eye as an idea to, I don't know. Let's see. Because another thing that came to me is in Soichiro Yamamoto's work is some of his illustrations he doesn't use line art for his pupils. So let's see if we do the same thing. See how that turns out. We must use that as a guide, bro. That's another thing too. It's like painting. There is such a form too. Like, a certain method to go about it that makes it very pleasing to the eye, and I really love it. So I do want to be my best at it. So let's see what let's try this. We'll be keeping it short. So, I think I like that. Now let's attend to these eyebrows. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Let's see if we can do this. That way I had the brown layer on top of the hair, and that would look good. It would be on top of the hair. But now it's not. Problem is zero. Let's see if we can try something. I think that's pretty much going to do it for this. Again, keeping it pretty simple, short. I have enjoyed this little shot that we had. It was basically getting a small doodle, and I really do enjoy these streams. Very nice. But yeah, that's gonna pretty much do it for this one. I'll be posting this very soon, and whether I'll be using this for a banner, I am not sure. I don't know if I like it enough to make it a banner because I still don't know how to feel about those eyes. But yeah, I do like the hair though. The hair turned out pretty good. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. I hope you've enjoyed this little chit chat. I'm gonna head off to bed. My eyes feel like they're gonna fall off. Like in deep sleep. So yes, I'm gonna be seeing you soon. I hope. And yeah. Bye bye.